Hey guys, Mike here, the Detroit Borg, with an unboxing and review of the new Kindle PaperWhite, the successor to the Kindle Touch, which adds a higher resolution e-ink screen, faster page turns, and built-in lighting technology to take on competitors like the Nook Simple Touch with glow light. The Kindle PaperWhite can be had for only $119 with ads or $139 without ads. If you want to add 3G, pricing goes up to $179 with ads or $199 without ads. The version I have here is the Wi-Fi only, ad-supported version. Some features have unfortunately been removed since the Kindle Touch, such as a built-in speaker and headphone jack, so you won't be able to listen to audiobooks or MP3s on this Kindle. Like all Kindles, they ship to you directly from Amazon in frustration-free packaging. All you have to do is rip open the tab and you're faced with everything you need, including a brief pamphlet in the lid of the box which warns you to charge it up first and how to power it on for the first time. Speaking of charging, the PaperWhite comes only with a USB cable, no wall adapter, so you will either need to buy it separately for about $10 or charge it via a USB port on your computer. Now, the PaperWhite itself has adopted this all-black graphite look like the rest of the Kindle line, including the new Kindle Fires. The construction is simple with a smooth, hard plastic bezel around the e-ink screen with an ample bezel room to hold onto the device comfortably, while the back panel is one piece of rounded plastic with a nice grippable rubber texture to it. And like the Kindle Fires, this does a good job showing off fingerprints and smudges. Now, toward the bottom, you'll find the power button, micro USB charging port, and LED charging indicator. This is the only button on the entire Kindle this time. Everything else is managed on the touchscreen. Now, the touchscreen uses capacitive technology this time, instead of infrared like the last Kindle Touch and the Nook Simple Touch, which means the screen is flush to the bezel, which makes this Kindle much thinner. Now, to power on the Kindle, just press and hold the power button for a few seconds, and you'll see the screen flash. We just need to select our language, and the boot sequence will take us to a splash screen highlighting its major new features, including the higher contrast and higher resolution screen, and 8 weeks of battery life, even with the backlighting. Next step is to log into our Wi-Fi network, which will let the Kindle connect to Amazon. Now, since I ordered this under my account on Amazon, it's already registered to me, so I just need to select Use this account, and it will automatically transfer my account information and Amazon purchases to the new Kindle without the need to enter in my username or password. We can also connect to Twitter and Facebook for social sharing. So, for example, we can post passages or our read status to those social networks. Now we're faced with a tutorial, which will tell us everything we need to know on how to use the Kindle Touch. But really, the only thing I'm going to show you here is the touchscreen zones. Now, like the last Kindle Touch, the right side of the Kindle is dedicated toward right page turns, and the left side, a much smaller portion of the left side, is for left page turns. Now, tapping the top area brings up your menu controls, which is important because this is where you get to the home button. Now, the home screen is all new with a much more graphical interface complete with large thumbnails. And like the Kindle Fire HD, we can toggle between what has already been downloaded onto the device and what's available in cloud storage, such as my previous purchases or documents I've uploaded to the Amazon account. So if we want to access cloud items, all we need to do is tap on any one of them and they will download to the Kindle. Also on the screen are suggestions from Amazon, which you can swipe through like you would on the Kindle Fire HD. And since this is the ad-supported Kindle, below that are targeted ads. Now you'll also get these on the lock screen. So if you lock the Kindle, you'll always have a full screen ad. To wake up the Kindle, you'll need to hit the power button again and swipe the screen to get to the home screen. At the top of the screen, you'll find your status bar, which gives you the time, Wi-Fi, connection status, and battery indicator. To the left, you'll see the notifications, such as download status or the name of your Kindle. The main menu bar on the home screen includes the home button, back button, lighting controls, shopping cart, and search function, along with a button for additional features. The lighting control is perhaps the biggest new feature here. The lighting source is actually front lit, meaning that there is a layer over the e-ink screen which is side lit by LEDs, diffusing the light evenly over the screen. Amazon expects users to have this on at all times because it improves readability under all lighting conditions. Overall, the effect looks very good with more even light distribution than the Nook Simple Touch, which tends to wash out darker text. Like the Nook, you can see some distortion from the LEDs at the edge of the screen, but it's not as bad. Like all Kindles, the Kindle Store lets you search the store or browse categories so you can purchase books directly on your device. This includes content such as periodicals and comic books. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you can also borrow books for free. This is indicated by the Amazon Prime icon on the book listing. If we open the book, we can see it picks up where we last left off on our other Kindle devices or apps. You can advance a page just by tapping right or left. We can tap the top of the screen to get to additional options such as font controls with size options, line spacing, and margins. Amazon says that the fonts on the new Kindle have been specifically designed for the higher resolution screen. And since this is a touch screen, you can also pinch in and out to change font sizes. If you tap and hold a word, you have several options, including a dictionary definition. You can also highlight text or add a note, which you can quickly access later by going to the additional options button in the menu. X-Ray is an Amazon exclusive feature which debuted a year ago, which indexes the entire book by important names or locations. This allows you to quickly navigate to sections of the book just by selecting a term from the listing predefined by Amazon. You also get a timeline view of exactly where each of those terms appears. Tapping on them lets you see a preview of the passage that each term appears in, and you can tap on any one of them to get to the page. Sharing works with your Twitter and Facebook accounts, so you can post directly to those accounts with a message, and Amazon will provide a link to the book. Another new feature is a reading progress indicator in the lower left corner, which will estimate how much time you have left before you're done reading the current chapter or the entire book, and you can toggle that just by tapping on it. Go to is pretty self-explanatory. This lets you jump to a chapter, or you can specify a page number or location number. Search also lets you search a term in the book, or you can change the search area in the drop-down menu. This includes things like search your items, search the Kindle store, dictionary, or Wikipedia. We also have a web browser here, which Amazon continues to call experimental. Like any touchscreen browser, you can pinch to zoom, but like all e-ink screens, the refresh rate is too slow to be useful. However, under menu options, you do have the article mode, which will strip out the images and format the text for the screen size, so you can read just the text like you would any other Kindle book. Now, if we compare this to the existing Kindle Touch, the design is very similar, but simpler and thinner with a more grippable texture back panel. The home button is now gone, as is the headphone jack and the speaker grills for audio. You also have the deeply recessed screen on the Amazon Touch or the Kindle Touch versus the PaperWhite, which makes the PaperWhite feel thinner and smoother. The touchscreen feels about the same on both devices, so the change in technology doesn't really change performance. However, the PaperWhite's UI is more user-friendly and faster. Now, in terms of page turning speeds, the PaperWhite is noticeably faster, so if we place them side by side and do a test, you can see that the PaperWhite does have a significant edge on the Touch. Overall, the PaperWhite is the Kindle I've been waiting for. It's the first one to get both the hardware and software right, and I think it leads all others in design and functionality, especially around the lighting technology. Now combine that with the low price and enormous and platform-agnostic Amazon ecosystem, and I think you have an unbeatable e-reader. So that's going to do it for me, guys, in this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.